Okay. So in the last class, we go for insert command. Na? Yes. So the next we will go for the next command. Okay. Now the text hiding. The next command was update. Okay. So update command. Update command. Okay. How it was using means. When you want to update, okay, either specific row or when you want to update, so you can use update command. Otherwise, you can update all rows. Okay, no. So any one it can be happen either specific or else all rows. Okay. Now write down to update all rows data in a table in a table or else to update a specific row data in a table. But whenever you want to update a specific row data, compulsory we should use where class condition. It's mandatory. Okay. So where condition compulsory we should use. And without where condition, we can't go for to update a specific row. And the syntax here. So what is my syntax now? Okay, update. And I want to send my table name set and give it your column name. So column name 1 is equals to some value 1. Okay, comma, and so on. And now we want to give where condition. Okay, right. So now some examples I will show you on this and check it out one by one example. Come to your database now. And here, actually, the last session, that means in the last class, some data we inserted, okay, by using of your insert command, okay. And now here, wherever the empty, okay, the empties are there, like you can see, empty cells are there here. That every empty cell I can fulfill with my by using of what now update command. So now, for example, I will show you first of all one specific row data I can update. Okay, for example, here the one Smith and salary already existing student fee. How much here? 2,500. Suppose this existing data I want to change with some other new data. So whenever you want to change, okay, existing data with some other new data, so I can write here. My command was update. So the table name is what now? Students are student. Okay, update student set. Which column? Student fee column. Suppose I was given here 3,000 and where condition where student ID is equals to 1. So in this example, what it was happened, the student ID 1 already the student fee having some information. But this information I'm going to change with another value. That is what we called 3,000. So here a single row along with a single column data I'm going to change. If I execute it now, it was updated. And after that, you want to call your table, select a star from student now. So particular and specific row will be updated. This is one case here. The single column with a single row we updated now. Same as even though you can go to update multiple columns. For example, the fifth student ID name was not there here and few also not there. So now these two empty cells, whatever it was here, that I need to fill with some data. In this cases, the multiple columns also I can go to update here student set. And first one is what now? S name. So S name is equals to, for example, UN and comma SV is equals to suppose 1400. Here multiple columns we updated on specific row. The student ID is equals to 5. So when I executed here, one row is updated. After that, you want to call your table, the file, the empty cells, whatever it was there here, those empty cells are being updated now. This is multiple columns wise we can update now. Understand now? Right. So single column and multiple. Suppose the next case here, okay, now we can see this row already having some data. Then what I want to do, this entire row data, I need to do some empty blocks. So I want to delete this entire row data. That means I'm not deleted row, I'm deleting only data. So whatever the data was there, yes, 7 Miller and 6,800. So this data I need to remove from my row. So when you want to go for this, even though we can use update student set and student ID is equals to null. Here null is nothing but empty cells. So I'm making empty now. Student name is equals to null. Same as student fee is equals to null. Okay, so all are making nulls here. And where condition student ID is equals to 7. Okay, the student ID row, entire row, I'm just making what now? Nulls. And to execute now, one row is updated. After updated, you call and see your seventh row, complete row is empty. Okay, so we are making what now? Empty row, and there is no seventh row here. See, row is there, but data is not available. In the same pattern, suppose in this one specific, okay, the student name is there. For example, the third student was having some name Jones. This particular name, okay, I want to make a empty cell. So how we can make it a particular column is an empty cell means here also I can write now. So update, okay, student and set S name is equals to what now? Null. and where stid is equals to, for example, what now, 3, for example, 3. Then what it was happen, you can see yes name, that means a student whose student id is 3, that name I was make as what now, null. And let me come back and see your table and see that particular cell was making what now, nulls. So this is null how to fulfill with the data, and data how to make it a nulls. In the same pattern here, complete okay, the null or else in student fee, carefully observe, few cells are having nulls. Yes or no? They have some nulls. Then what I want to do, the whatever the empty cells are there, these empty cells I need to fulfill with some value. With which column? Student fee column. At this moment, you want to go for update student set. Student fees equals to 5,000. And here, I don't want to use a where class condition. Okay. If I give as well as nulls, okay, empty cells, all are making as what now? 5,000. So, sir, I don't want it this entire column data to make as a 5,000. I want it only nulls here. Wherever nulls are there, the nulls I want to make it a 5,000 now. So in that case, compulsory we should require a where. And what I want to say, SV, here SP is equals to null. Actually, we are expecting this. But actually, whenever you want to go for to SP is equals to equal operator, when I was used here, it was showing what now? 0 rows are updated. That means when you want to compare your empty cells in particular column, so I can't use a equal operator. So why, sir? So that reasons, okay, I will explain to you in the coming class here. But whenever you want to update, okay, the empty cells, okay, and to find out that we are using what now? Is keyword. And is one special operator we are using to comparing what? Nulls. So whenever you want to compare nulls in your table, we can't use a equal. Equal is not allowed. So that's why one special keyword is there. The keyword is called as what now? Is. But what is, why it is and why not equal? So in coming soon, I will tell you that information when we are working with the nulls. And now I'm going to execute now. Total 8 rows are updated. Then after you can see your table. So wherever in the student fee, you can see wherever empties are there, that all empties are filled with what now? 5,000 rupees. Understand now? All are filling with the 5,000 rupees. Same as, sir, I want to make it this entire the okay fee column. I just change as your nulls. If I want to change as a null, so how I can use it here? Update. So we are sending student set s fee is equals to null. And here if you say the 16 rows are updated, and let me come out and see your table. Okay, complete your student fee is having what now? Nulls. Okay, now so empty cells how we can place values, and values how we can remove to make a empty cells. So whatever you want to do, we should use what now? Update command only. Okay, now write down below. So one by one, we can take first a single column operation to updating. And next one is multiple columns are updated. And the next one is so how a row can be make it an empty row. How to make it a row is an empty row. Next one, how to make it or how to remove a specific column value. Okay, how to remove a specific column value. Next, how we can fulfill, okay, all nulls with some value. To complete a column, how to make it empty column. Okay, right. So these are the different scenarios by using of your update command. Right down. One second, guys. Okay, completed. And now here some people have a doubt, sir. Here I'm using is keyword when you comparing null, and here I'm using equal operator when you assigning null. So your assignment, and this is called as a comparison. So comparison level is assignment level equal. Then what is the difference here? Okay, na? So that examples and that information we will see in null classes. Okay, maybe after that, after this class we will go for null classes. So there I will explain to you what exactly null, why we are taking is keyword when comparison, why we are taking equal operator when we want to assign. Okay, na? So the completed null information, we have a separate class was there. In that class, I will explain to you. Okay, na? Right. This is update command. You can work like this here. And the next command was what now here? Delete command. So your delete command, okay. So this command is in the name only, we can easily understand here. So I want to delete all rows, okay, from a table, okay. So I can delete all rows from a table. So this is one case I can use it here. And also one more thing is what now? To delete, okay, a specific row, a specific row from a table, okay. So here by using where class condition. So compulsory we should use what now? Where class whenever you want to go for a specific row. Okay, and what is the command, the syntax of delete command here? So delete from, I want to say table name and where, and give it your condition. Okay, right. So on delete command also, we will see some examples now, how delete command will be work. So come to your table. Okay, this is your table information. Okay, I have total 16 rows. Suppose in this one specific okay row I want to delete now. Then how I can delete here means so we are passing now what now? Delete from the table name is what now? Student. And where one specific row ID, if you want to delete, then row stid, suppose I was taken, suppose 5, and the 5 entire row will be delete now. This is a specific row data we need to delete. So, and let me see the 5 was deleted from your table and there is no 5 here. Okay. This is one specific row I can. Suppose guys here, for example, here you have your nulls are there. So which student name is having nulls? Okay, now which student name is having nulls? Okay, those nulls information I want to delete. So whenever you want to delete like this here, where we can say yes name, what I want to say is a null. So which student name having the empty cells here, that all empty cells are going to be deleted now. So now we can see to execute total 8 rows are deleted. And after that you can call. So all, okay, student name empties are deleted. This is one case. For example, now you can see, suppose this entire the row data, that means total 7 rows are there in the table. At a time, this complete table data I want to delete. In that cases, I'm using delete from. The table name is what now? Student. And I'm not using any where class condition because I want to delete a complete table data. So now I'm using now the delete from student, 7 rows are deleted. And after that, when you call your table, so what it was happen, there is no rows. So these are the delete operation. But can you tell me guys here, whenever I was deleted my entire rows, okay, all rows are deleted here. So finally it was showing that no rows. But the same kind of scenario, where you see, is there any command is there same like that? Do you have any command? Truncate. So truncate also same. When you apply truncate on particular table, complete your table data will be deleted. And here also, when I was apply delete command, the complete data will be deleted. Okay. Then the question is, sir, what is the differences between truncate and delete? Okay, now let me see and write down first these things. So this is specific row deletion, and the next one is called as specific row nulls are deleted here, and now all data want to delete now. Okay, now so this is delete operation right now. Okay, right. And now the very important question for you. So the differences between, okay, delete versus truncate. So this is very common question for your interview. Okay. So compulsory this question will ask you guys. Okay. What is the differences between delete and truncate? So now here I will go for to delete here and take this your truncate. So the difference is observed in this. Now, the first point here observed. Delete command was supported to delete a specific row. So specific row data when you want to delete, it was supported here. But we discussed truncate command is supported to delete a specific row. No, it doesn't support it. This is first difference. So that means we can, okay, we can delete a specific row. Okay, but a truncate command, what we say, it is not possible. And why it was deleted specific row means it was supporting where clause condition, supporting where condition here. But unfortunately, your truncate command will not support. So not supporting where clause condition. Okay, now next one, what we said here, delete command guys here, whatever we deleted data by using of delete command, this is called as a, okay, temporary deletion guys here. Temporary data deletion. Okay, and truncate command is not like that. It is what we said here, permanent data deletion. Permanent data deletion. Okay, this is what the difference. And it is temporary. So data once I deleted by using of delete command, it is deleted what we said temporarily, we deleted our data. So temporary deleted data we can restore. So we can restore, okay, restore data by using, okay, by using rollback command. Here I'm using which one? Rollback. Okay, this is what. But when come to here, truncate command, okay, cannot possible, cannot restore. So cannot restore data because it is a permanent deletion. Next one is delete command execution. Okay, speed is slow. So why sir it was slow means here rows are deleting one by one manner. Okay, so one by one row, okay, it was deleted. So that is the reason the execution speed of a delete command is what now? Very slow. But when come to, okay, truncate command execution, okay, speed is fast. Why, sir, it will be fast means here deleting deleting all rows as a page, as a page. So by this reason, okay, the speed will be fast here. Okay, right. So cannot delete a can delete a specific row, cannot. Supporting where, not supported. So these 2 points already we knows that. The practically these 2 points we already discussed. Yes or no? So that was. But the third point, what we said, it's a temporary data deletion and it is a permanent. Okay, so temporary means we have a chance to restore by using of which command? Rollback command. And here don't confuse. Here flashback also there. So flashback we are using to restoring what now? Table. So when you want to restore your table, then flashback. Restore data called as a rollback. So rollback, flashback, both are different and different mechanisms. Okay, now right. So now this is we can, we cannot. How we can and we cannot means. Let me come out and see the practically we will see it now. Now present in my student table, do have any rows? No rows. And first I have to apply here truncate table. The table name is what now? Student. Okay, now. So, and later I will call my table the student. Okay, no rows are. Okay. Now I will insert now. Insert student. Okay, sending values. So 1 comma a comma some amount of fee. Okay, then second one. Okay, 2 comma b comma. Okay, some amount of fee. After that, I just made it commit to permanently save my data. So now after committed, let me come out and see your student table. This is your student table. And on this student table, I'm using one of my command is what now? Deleter. So delete from a student, I use it now. 2 rows are deleted from my table. But what we said, this data temporary or permanent? Temporary. So temporary means I have a chance to restore. How I can restore? By using of rollback. So I use a rollback and let you call your table data again restore. It was happened. But when I'm using on this table, okay, which command here? Truncate. So truncate table students and no rows in my student. Now I'm using what now? Rollback. So rollback if I'm using and see data will not come because truncate is a permanent deletion. Okay, na? So this is the okay work here. And here what is rollback? Okay, what is committer? These are we'll see under TCL language commands. We will discuss what is what exactly. Okay, and next one is what now? Execution speed is slow. So why execution speed is slow, sir? Means that here delete command how it was deleting rows means in a one by one manner. So for example, you have a table. Have some columns here, for example, X column, Y and Z. And here I will be inserted some data. So it's my first row and one more row I'm creating. It's my second row and one more. So how many rows we have here? 3 rows. So on this table, if I was applied delete command, what it was happen? These 3 rows are not at a time deleted. So instead of that, it was deleted one by one row. So first row deleted, again come to table, second row deleted, again come to table, third row deleted. So here one by one manner it will be deleted. But whereas come to your truncate command will not like that. Truncate command, what it will do, this entire row data will take as a page, will take as a page, and this page at a time deleted. So the group of rows and rows data, whatever it was there, so this will be treated as a one page, and the page will be deleted here. Understand now? Suppose have a confusion. Okay, I will show you one notes given. So here, what is the main by, okay, row by row deletion and page rough notes, huh? Is it rough notes? Okay. Now, so suppose here observe. So delete and truncate difference is what now in the last point. So suppose this is your table. The page is a table, right? So delete command, if I apply on this table, how the delete command will delete your rows means one by one I said. So that means here it will be deleted one by one row. First row, second row, third row, okay, fourth row, and fifth row. So this is the internal mechanism. Now tell me, time consumer, time saving, time consumer. But when come to truncate command, how it was deleted means this is entire rows and it was deleted as a page. So thank you guys. So it was deleted entire page. So which action will be fast, guys? Truncate action will be fast. So that is the reason. So what we said, execution speed of truncate is fast because it was deleting all rows as a page, but the delete command deleting one by one. Okay, na? So that's why it is the query execution speed will be slow. Clear all of you now? So now these are the differences of truncate and delete. And these are DML operations, and two more commands are there in this. Those new features. What is the new features here? Insert, all, and match. So these two commands I'm not discussing here. Okay, I will discuss later because if I want to work with insert, all, and match, we need some other requirements are needed. Okay, directly I can't do. So with the help of some other queries, we can do these things. That's why I will be keep it this. And whenever the related topic we discuss, there I will show you insert, all, and match. Okay, now up to there I just keep it that. So next command is what now? Next language. What is the next language? DQL or else DRL. Data query language. Okay, data retrieval language. Okay, right. So in this language, we have only one command, and this most important command for you, because almost any person or any technology person or any platform person, they will mostly they're using in their applications what now? Select command. So you should have a good idea on select command. Okay, now right. So select command. What is the purpose of this command? Means the data retrieval purpose. So whenever you want to read your required data from your source, So my source is what now here? Database. This is my source. In this database, my data will be saved. Okay. And from this database, if user wanted some data to read, how I can read means by using of what now? Select command. So select command we are using for the purpose is what now? Reading purpose, or else we can say retrieval purpose. So retrieve. The reading means what now? To take it up. So from the source location, how to take my data. And the data, how I can take, I want it completed data I can take. Otherwise, I want it a specific data also I can take. So whenever you want to read your necessary information from the data source, okay, there we can use what now? Select command. And on this select command, we have so many different types of techniques we apply. Here I will show you the basics, but on select command, we are working on joins, subqueries, okay, views, yes or no. So many different types of topics are there to implement on select command. Okay, now, right. But in this, first of all, the basically select command how it was and how to reading your data as per your request. Okay, right. So now select command, this command is used guys here to retrieving all rows from a table. So here it was happen. Otherwise now to delete or to retrieve, to retrieve or retrieving a specific row from a table. And here compulsory specific row means compulsory we should use by using what now? Where class. It's a mandatory. Without where class, we can't do this. Okay. Okay. And now take syntax here. So select a star. A star is nothing but list of columns. List of columns from table name. And where class is also. You can use where class here, the where condition. Okay, right. Okay, so here star is nothing but all columns. Okay, right. This is syntax of your select command. And now let me go to do some operations on this. Okay, so first of all, okay, fine. I don't have your rows in my table. Okay, now what I want to do, I will take some demo tables are there, and this file I'm sharing to you for your practicing purpose. Oracle demo tables. Okay, so first one is EMP table, and let you see EMP table. So employee number. Okay, so number data type, ename varchar, job varchar 2, manager number, hire date, salary number 7, 2, commission number 7, 2, department number 2. Okay, here what is not null? It is called a constant, but constants concept we will discuss later. Okay, so now this is some information I was inserted here. Okay, now and these are the demo tables maximum in our classes. I'm using these tables. Okay, for practicing purpose. So you guys also use these tables. And what you want to do, first of all, you just copy paste these tables in your user account. Okay. So first of all, connect with your user account. What is your user account? MyDB 9am. Okay. After connected, then copy paste. So my table successfully created. After created table, same as let me come out and take your information, the row data. So I will take this rows. Okay. So this is one row. Okay. And I just made it what? Commit, because permanently save my data. And like this, one more table I'm taking. The second table is called as a department table. So department table is also, okay, copy and paste in this your account. And later some department details. Okay, I will take it now. Here also I just make it committed. And one more table I'm taking here, that's called a sal grade table. Sal grade table. And some data I'm inserting into this. Okay, right. So I just made it what now? Commit. Clearer? Now, the previous table, whatever it was there, I'm going to delete here. Student perk. Now come back to set my page size. Here, what is page size? Okay, we will discuss. Don't worry. Set page size. Set lines. Okay, now the present, how many tables I have here? 3 tables: EMP table, department, and sal grade. Okay, these are my tables now. Okay, now right. So now here, suppose any one table data you need to read. I want to see my table data. So then there we are using which command here? Select command. So select a star from, for example, DEPT table. If I use a DEPT table, what it was happening, you can see a star is nothing but all columns. In your DEPT table, how many number of columns are there? That all columns data we are retrieval or reading. This is star. And suppose if you want to use your column names, I can. So department number, department name, and LOC from DEPT. So even though same output, that's why the people saying star is nothing but all columns. Okay, right. And later on, here what it was happen, I was taken complete table data, but I want to take only specific columns data. Then how I can write here, for example, select a star from EMP. This is my employee table. Carefully observe. In this employee table, okay, we have so many employees and employees information, sir. We have it here. So employee numbers, employee names, their jobs, their manager number, hire date, salary, commission, department numbers. So this is complete your table. So in this, so many columns we have it here. So almost 8 columns we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Suppose I don't want it all columns. I wanted specific columns. Then what we want to do? I wanted employee number and employee name and employee salaries. So even though the specific columns, we can go to retrieval. Okay. In the next case is what now? Your total number of rows are 14. But what I want to do, who are working under clerk job, those people I wanted, for example. And now tell me guys here in clerk, how many people are working in clerk? 1, 2, 3, and 4. How many clerks? 4 clerks. Suppose you wanted those specific people, then you can write EMP. What's the command? Where job is my column name is equals to, who is this? Clerk. So you will be fetching your clerk information only. And the next one is what now? Suppose I want to fetch a particular employee details. I want to fetch whose employee number 7788. So even though I can go to fetch that particular or specific row, So select a star from EMP where EMP number is equals to 7788. Okay, no? Right. So like this, you can retrieve entire table, specific columns, specific rows also. Okay, no? Right. And next one is here, observe carefully. In my table, one of my column is there here, commission column. Can you see commission column? In commission column, okay, you have some empty cells. That's called as a nulls. Here nulls are there here. Null, 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 null. These are the nulls. And remaining four rows are having some values. So 0, 1400, 500, 300. So now I want to fetch, I want to retrieve the data from this table whose employee commission is a null. So how I want to use? Where commission, which keyword? Is keyword, null, and to execute. And whose commission is null? Those only commission null people only we got it. So we didn't get any value of data, but only empty cells. Whatever the empty cells are there in the commission column, all empty cells are we got it. Like how many people we have here? 10 people. Okay, na? So this is what now select command to fetch your data into different manner. And with the help of this command only, on this command, we are using some join conditions. On this command, we are applying some operators, some functions, some classes, some joins, some subqueries, some views, some synonyms. Okay. So with the help of this only one command, I can do different tasks. Okay, na? Different operations I can perform with the separate logics. That how it is, what it is, you will understand day by day classes. Okay, na? Right. So write down below. The select command basic information, the basic queries here. So write down. Okay, right. And now this is what a select statement. And with the help of this select statement, the next one, okay, below write down text ID, alias names. So based on the select command, we can do or we can work with the aliases also. So text ID, alias names. Okay, and now see. Basically, aliases. What is the name? Okay, why we called and what it is alias? Alias means what now? Nowadays we are listening now. Some people are keeping some alias names. Yes or no? So and so person, alias of so and so. Can you listen that? Yes or no? Alias means what now? Okay. For example, you have a nickname. Some people are having nicknames. Yes or no? And their family members calling with nicknames. Best friends are calling. Yes or no? Chinni, Bujji, Babalu, Motu, Chotu. Yes or no? Have any nicknames? Ah. So, nickname. Alias is nothing but what now? Nicknames. So, now tell me, nicknames what you have, that is permanent name or temporary name? Temporary name. So, that nickname where I want to use, where your nicknames are using. Just for calling purpose. Okay. So your mother is calling, hey Chinni, come here. Okay. So you're just for what now? Calling purpose. That means just call with some temporary name. Okay. But that nickname can I use in my 10th class certificate, passport, driving license, PAN card, voter ID? No, I can't use it. Because in those cases, we are using what now? Our original names are we are using. Okay, so how we can say originals and nicknames? Differences understand now? Original names are what now? Permanent. Lifelong it was having. Okay, but nicknames are just a temporary calling purpose. Okay, here also aliases. Aliases are nothing but simply we called as it is a temporary name. It is a temporary, it is a temporary name for columns and for table. Okay, it is a temporary name for columns and for table. So that means here these alias names are I can create it for columns. I can create my temporary name on my column. I can create my temporary name on my table also. But you have a question. Why, sir? Why these temporary names I want to create? It means that in future topics, we are discussing about joints. So joints are one of the most important topic. Yes or no? In this joints, the few joints are there. If those joints, if I want to practically implement, compulsory there should be required to use aliases. That means the requirement is not fulfilled without a alias. That kind of situations are in coming soon. We will see it. Like in joints. And in the future classes, we are discussing about subqueries. In subqueries also, if I want to fulfill some task, some requirement, again there also we need some aliases. So if I'm not using alias there, then there it's also there itself I can't implement any requirement. So in subqueries, and especially aliases very oftenly we are using for user defined messages. Okay. User defined messages. So generally in your C program, C++, Java programs, you are writing some user defined message. Yes or no? The variable values are so and so. Sum of two numbers, so and so. Like you are passing some user defined messages. So user defined messages, why we are creating? Why we are creating user defined messages in your programs? Your output want to display in proper understandable format. If a person want to understand what exactly this output, then what we want to do along with my output, we are adding some user defined messages. So when we add user defined messages to your output, by those two combination, the output who will see it, the users can understand that, okay, this is so and so. So they will easily understand and identify this output, what purpose it was came. So that kind of user defined messages. Same as, so joins, subqueries, and user defined messages. If I want to give my own names, I want to display my data. I don't want to display my data with the column names, with the original column names. I want to give some names which I defined. My understandable format, user understandable format. I want to display my output. Okay. So in that cases also we are using what now? Aliases. Okay. No? And mostly, and next one, user defined data types. This is also very important topic. In future, it will come to you. User defined data types. As of now, we discuss only predefined data types only, like integer, number, varchar 2, char, n varchar, n char, yes or no, long data type, and lob data types. But we didn't discuss about user defined data types. So user defined data types means what now? We should create our own data type. So in that cases also, we need to use some, what is that? Aliases. So like this, there are few topics are there guys here in our SQL. So there we can use these aliases. So before you want to use alias in joins, in subquery, in user defined data types, in user defined messages, first we should know what exactly alias and how many types of aliases are there. Okay, no? That is important for us. Now we can take now. So alias, it is a temporary name for columns and for table. So next point item. Alias names can be created at two levels. At two levels. First one, column level alias names. Column level alias names. So in this, okay. So what we said, creating alias names for columns. This is one thing. And second one we called as here table level alias. Table level alias names. And in this we said here, so creating alias name for a table. For a table. Okay, now, and below syntax you can write now. So what is my syntax for this? Select, and I'm sending here my original column name, and here I can say column alias name 1, comma, my original column name 2, and I'm showing here column alias name 2, comma, and so on from table name, and here I want to pass my table alias name. Okay, right. So now here observe two example on this. The first of all, come to one of my table. I'm calling now select a star from DEPT. So here DEPT is called as a original table name and DEPT number, D name, LOC. These are called original column names. And these names are permanent. It will be save your table structure in your database memory with these names. Understand? Na? But on these names, I'm creating some aliases. Okay. Now, how to create now? Select the DEPT number. I will show as X. D name, I'm showing as Y. And LOC, I'm showing as Z. And from DEPT as D. And when I executed here, so this command, whatever we written, in place of DEPT number, it was taking what now? X. Name Y. LOC Z. Okay. And D, department D, it's internally the name of table is D. And whatever these names are created XYZ or D, whatever it was here. So these names are how much time these temporary names are available in my RAM memory. It means that so once your query is successfully executed, okay, successfully executed and displaying some result. So whenever query execution successfully done and displaying some result, from there itself, your aliases will be destroyed. That means vanished. Okay, now so those are not having into memory. That is the reason these names are called as a temporary. Okay, and these names, what is the lifetime of aliases? Means alias lifetime is your query execution time. Suppose my query execution purpose, your Oracle server will take 0.0005 seconds of time. Okay, now this is your Oracle server executing of this query purpose. Internally, how much time it was taking means 0.0005 seconds. So how much time it was taken to execute your query? Exactly your alias's lifetime also 5 seconds, 0.005 seconds. After that, your aliases will be destroyed. Okay, so now we can see, suppose if I want to call, here my table, suppose I'm calling like this, select a star from D. If I'm calling like this, see, it was showing error. D is not a table, it does not exist in the database. So these are up to query execution only. These names are having in RAM memory. Once query is successful execute and giving some result, automatically these are disappeared. Okay, now? So this is what aliases nature. Okay, right down below. Okay, right. So this is one small topic, how to create a aliases. Okay, na? Right. So I stop it here. And today I was taking some slowly class because I'm not well actually. That is the reason only I'm talking slowly and slowly explanation. Okay, na? So my health issues. That's the reason. Okay, and we will go for Monday as usual. Okay, right. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much.
మీరు నాకు SQL ప్లస్లో టైప్ చేశారు కదా, దాంట్లో అంటే మీరు డిలీట్ ఒక టేబుల్ క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు డిలీట్ ఆప్షన్ కొట్టగానే రెండు ఒకేసారి అంటే రెండు రోజు ఒకేసారి డిలీట్ అయ్యి మీరు చెప్పడం అంటే ఒక row మాత్రమే డిలీట్ చేయగలుగుతాం చెప్పారు. అలియాస్ ఉపయోగించిన తర్వాత కరెక్ట్ ఆప్షన్ ఉపయోగిస్తే పర్మనెంట్ ఉండదు అప్పుడు.
online people, online students. I will interact with you on Monday session. Okay, na? So today there is no doubt session. Your doubt session on Monday. Okay, so Monday I will interact with you because of reasons some health issues my side. Okay, na? So I will come to on Monday. Okay, right.
System correct. Correct system. System correct. Notes ఇచ్చారు కదా మీరు నోట్స్ ఫాలో అవ్వలేదా నోట్స్ మెయిన్ నోట్స్ చూడండి ఇంట్రడక్షన్ టు రాకి చూడదా గ్రాండ్ కాదమ్మా గ్రాండ్ అమ్మా స్పెల్లింగ్ నన్ను అడుగుతావు ఏంటి స్పెల్లింగ్స్ రావా గ్రాండ్ అన్లిమిటెడ్ చెప్పినప్ప కాదు గ్రాండ్ అన్లిమిటెడ్ టేబుల్ స్పేస్ అన్లిమిటెడ్ టేబుల్ స్పేస్ స్పేస్ యాక్సెస్ స్పేస్ టు యూజర్ ఏంటి స్పెల్లింగ్ రాకుండా చూసుకోవచ్చు కరెక్ట్ అయిపోయింది మండే బెండర్ తీసుకుంటాను నేను ప్రాబ్లం వస్తాను అంటే బాగుంటుంది చోటు బెండర్ తీసుకుంటాను బెండర్ డిలీట్ చేస్తాను